Greetings, all you maniacs from Minds on Rhymes, and welcome back to another Warframe weapon showcase. Yep, been a while, simply because literally nothing to talk about. Absolutely nothing in the game. So, today we're going to be talking about the Hystrix Prime. So, this is Cora Prime / Cora's signature pistol. It is really freaking neato, and honestly, this whole passive here, when Cora or Cora Prime is using this, instant headshot reloads as a small chance to having that happen. God, I cannot talk. So that is pretty goddamn cool. Anyway, this is how it is set up for me. It shreds everything because it's a gun in Warframe, so, you know. This weapon, of course, has 4 different quills, and keep in mind, if you're using corrosive and you're using poison quills, you're going to get a separate proc of poison damage, and it's not going to influence corrosive itself. So it doesn't add, it just stacks on top of, if that makes any sense. It's a separate instance. Anyway, auto pistol that is actually, hold on, let me get rid of these guys. I was testing something. It is an auto pistol that is not hit scan, but the darts move pretty fast. So, I typically use fire quills, electric quills for Corpus usually, and I don't really touch the others. So, here's what this thing does against level 155 Corrupted Heavy Gunners. Since I'm playing Nezha, I will not be getting the instant reloads. Yeah. This is basically every single gun in the game nowadays. They do basically the same thing. So that's neat. Now let's actually switch over to Cora and show what that looks like. By the way, the real world mission I'm going to be doing is not going to be Steel Path, because I don't feel like playing Steel Path. So where is Cora? I should probably just, yeah. Alrighty. This is just normal Cora, by the way, because I don't really care about Cora Prime. I don't play Cora enough. So, yeah, you see that? Mm-hmm. That is actually, like, that is one of the coolest effects of a weapon, of a signature weapon to have. Like, that is just awesome. It doesn't happen all the time, because remember, it's a chance for it to happen. It's not guaranteed. It's a chance. Alright. Also, yes. I put pillage on her. Because Cora without that does not really have a lot of defense. I'm going to be using all of my abilities this. I'm just going to be playing Cora normally. So you know. My biggest problem with Cora, honestly, is her lack of any sort of defense. You could be saying, but her crowd control, that isn't 100% reliable, to be honest. And, you know, overshields are just really, really helpful for, you know, defense. And plus, I'm doing my own thing. Anyway. I should keep this thing stacked up and not just keep whipping. No. Yeah, I got the, I think I got the instant reload there. Rev them all up. Bam. Bam. Her whip claw, by the way, to me, it feels a little odd nowadays. Like, sometimes it doesn't hit, or it does, but it feels like it does, like, absolutely nothing. I don't know what's going on. Like, right there, that should have hit. But it didn't. Half the time it feels like I have to be a very specific distance away from the target. No idea why. Oh, I didn't even mean to kill the Demolist. Whatever. Yeah, pillage makes her, you know, a frame that you know I'm actually gonna play more because I was tired of squishy Korra. Why is she so squishy? I don't get it. Korra don't need red crits. Red crits are just flashy numbers. Absolutely not needed. Either way. This is going by really fast. I think I'm going to actually stay here for another round. Because disruption can go by pretty quickly. Even solo. Yeah. Her whip claw. I feel like something is glitched about it. Or it's just my build. I have no clue. But it just feels a little weird. I haven't even really been showing off the pistol. But I mean, do I really need to? Guess that's the point of the video. Yeah, in real world missions, even without Korra, this thing is really, really strong. No. Yep. Wasn't even fully built up, by the way. You know what I wish this pistol did? I wish when you stuck enough needles into a target or something like that, like if 3 or 4 needles into a target, they detonate. But I don't know if they would be able to do that. I'm sure they would be able to. I don't think there's engine limitations in this game. But I just think that would be like cool, and it would separate it from the normal Hystrix, because the normal Hystrix is the exact same thing. We need more primes that are actually like different from their normal counterparts. And not just, you know, straight stat upgrades, because honestly that is very boring. There's only a few primes in the game that have a little bit of sauce to them, like the Panthera Prime, the Piranha Prime, you know, things like that, where they have a little special something. I think I've said this before in a video. Here we are. Asshole. I completely forgot that that's a new mechanic, that you can sort of trip them up. Like I said, I've not been playing this game all that much. I played it like crazy to get the Hystrix Prime, and then I very barely played it. Like I'd log on, do something like a few rounds of disruption, and then I would get off and play something else like Payday 2, Black Squad, that kind of thing, you know. So, again, sorry if you're subscribed only for Warframe. Just isn't anything for me to talk about, guys. Anyway. I know we'll have more content when the Deviri Paradox drops. But, even then, will I do more Warframe? Maybe? Maybe not. I hope that doesn't bump people out too much. But I mean, I've been playing this game for 4.5 years. I have over 2,000 hours in missions and over 4,000 hours in Steam. So I've kind of been there, done that with Warframe. This is not a bad game at all by any stretch of the imagination. It's a very good game. It's just I've played it so much. This is one of the most played games I've ever played. Other than like, I don't know, Halo 4 on the Xbox One. That was PvP. That's different. PvP never gets boring. Yeah. Very, very strong pistol. So overall, the Hystrix Prime is definitely a cool gun. It's a lot of fun, to be honest. It's a neat little thing. It's just, I mean, it's a pistol in modern Warframe. Like every other weapon class in the game, when you put the galvanized mods on it with an arcane, it's going to shred everything, including Steel Path. Like, pretty much with no exception. Like, it's just how weapons are tuned in Warframe nowadays. Oh my freaking god. Yeah, my computer is not liking Warframe nowadays. I don't know why. What happened? So, with all that being said, this is a cool gun. It is. It is definitely really damn cool. It's just, I wish it had a little something extra other than the passive, which admittedly is awesome. I just wish it like made enemies explode or something, because honestly, that would be super cool. But going back to Warframe, just Warframe in general, I don't really know how much Warframe content I'm going to be doing from now on. I mean, I might upload something every now and then of Warframe if something very interesting happens, or something I find super duper cool, or like a synergy that I find cool or whatever. But even just my off time, I have not been playing this game all that much. And it's really easy to understand why, because there really is not much for me to play in this game. And also, remember, I've been playing this game for over 4.5 years. So, and for 2 of those years, it was basically nothing but Warframe. So, with all that being said, though, the Hystrix Prime is definitely a very cool gun. I would recommend it. It's just a neat pistol, but I just wish it was more unique. Anyway, I would recommend that you go and get this weapon. May RNGesus bless you. So thank you guys so much for watching, and remember, in Troby, we trust.